the casters on there were kids that came with them. Hayden was one
Yeah,
of them.
thank
Is
you.
there,
He's his brother.
do you remember what his name was?
Was Matt Green
He was not
right on
coming
Main
to the
Street?
school.
I know.
On
so I
the
don't
other
have
side of
his
the
name.
freeway.
But,
Just
so
on the
there
other
was, like,
side,
half
you
a
go a little
name,
further, and
Oh,
it's like a
yeah.
whole,
Yeah.
whole new shopping
So
thing.
it's
yeah.
over by that pizzeria.
The carpool sign up.
I didn't
Yes.
notice too much
No.
more.
I didn't send it out. I got that at 1 something
I
in the
just-
morning. Sorry. I'm like, it's not something I was gonna do.
This morning. Right. What? I did give Sarah my card.
I knew that.
Did.
I forgot when we talked. I realized that.
Thanks, Sarah.
No problem.
So, okay, so I can send you the sign up and
Brooke,
then
will you push that red button really quick?
I did already.
Oh, I love it.
I stopped it.
I'm
So
listening, even
there's,
though it doesn't look like it.
So Jody,
Okay,
what's your
so there is like all of that stuff that was on the list
Well,
of things to order from like
That's one of
Walmart
my
or
questions.
whatever local
I'm
stores.
scheduled,
Came to like
or I'm
$700.
open to being here
Okay
until
with
next
that.
Wednesday.
Yeah,
I'm not
so I
sleeping
didn't
next
order that
Wednesday.
yet,
So,
because I was like, I better.
you know, and preferably I got to drive to Boise on Wednesday, so if I could leave,
Where are you?
at the very latest,
Is
you know,
this,
Wednesday afternoon by 4 o'clock.
Okay.
Just
Other
on
than, but I,
Walmart's website.
Mhm.
Like,
as I told Jen, I'm like, you guys can pay me by the day and I'll give you everything I can
A
in
lot
a
of
day.
times even though it's
So at some point I have to regroup and kind of re-prep, reset for the next day,
So
but
there's 44 items.
I'm prepared
In-
to, work whatever hours is most helpful for you.
You know, like a vacuum, you know, gloves, everything that we need.
All right.
Realistically, it comes to
Yeah,
about
'cause you have a little one,
$700.
right?
Yeah.
Then the next thing
Yeah.
is that we need to order a bunch of.
So,
these
yeah,
house
we need to have
all
meetings
done.
in the evenings, I'm
I found
perfectly
it, they're
fine with
cheaper
that.
on here.
I would just request
than
some,
they are
some point in
on
my afternoon or evening that I can kind of
Walmart.
regroup for
Kelly wants
yourself.
reading
Yeah.
in here and in there.
But when
Which
I'm,
makes sense, right, because we're
you know,
focusing on the
training
sexes, so
in
this is
any
probably
whatever
going to end up being
capacity,
double.
I'm
Okay.
well aware
So
that those are long
there's
days
that
for
that
me.
I needed to approve with you.
And you
Then,
don't need to feel
all
bad
these
for me
Albanese
about
that I
that,
bought,
it's okay.
these ones that we purchased, they have these assessments that come with them to place students. And last year they were free, and now they cost money.
A lot of money.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we need to order, 1st through 6th. So we're gonna be doing the 7th grade ones. So
I'm
we
gonna
need
go
to order
check
all
on
those
the
and-
coffee machine.
And are those gonna fit in with
The coffee
everything?
machine
They're
ones
coming at
need
1:30.
math
Oh, good,
in here.
okay.
Is that gonna
I
fit in
will
with
be
everything
gone till
else we're
2:30,
doing?
Jen, since we don't
Well,
need to be back till.
Fitting in
Okay.
with these assessments.
Uh-huh.
Well, we're gonna have to take them anyways, because we're gonna need to know where to place the students. This
Okay.
is what I was planning on for math placements anyways.
Okay.
And then we can do a reading placement. Yeah, what are you looking for?
Excuse me,
Jen?
Brooke, do you by chance have like a little masking tape or tiki-tack tape or anything
No,
that,
at
because
this
I realized I
point-
wrote these and the
Oh.
strip is this way, but I'd like to hang
Dylan, can you
these.
go check in the other class and see if they have any tape in there? I know, I don't
I
personally
can bring
have
some
tape.
back.
Little,
Yeah.
little masking,
Like-
like
like
painter's
painter's
tape or
tape.
something.
It's on the
best,
order
yeah.
list of the
Okay.
mini, so there's that. And then, let's see what it says, and then there's, I don't know what that is, I think I was just looking at stuff. And then there's, some of the stuff that we need to order that we didn't get.
Okay.
So there's a few things there.
Like what she was talking
Mhm.
about. And you're just making sure that you update all of this and.
Right, and so I will be, I haven't ordered anything yet,
Okay.
so I will be. And then the other question is, I'm super confused about the shelving that you ordered, because it keeps kicking back to me that it gets canceled.
Yeah, they've been canceled for different reasons, so I think this time it went through, and I'll check it.
Okay. So I was like, I'm like, I just keep getting the emails that say like, order received, and then like an hour
Order
and a half
canceled.
later, order canceled, no, okay, go. And then, okay, so that I think is all that I have for you, and then I need to send you this.
By the way, like I walked in, I'm seeing these stacks of laminated cards, I'm like, oh, a
And it was
lot is being
satisfying, right?
done.
So
It looks
it
so
would have been
good.
done a lot more last week, we ran out of laminate, and then replacing the lamination was just kind of a pain. I hit a brick wall and said, this is time for you to walk away for the evening and
You have to
go
do that.
home.
Sometimes,
And then I was like, good for me, I'm done, so
yeah.
I had to do that. Let's see, where am I at? Just need to edit here.
People have been asking about the carpool, that's why
Yep,
I
it's
say
here
that.
and it's ready to go. So I sent you the preview and then it didn't show, I was just checking to see, is that picture okay?
Oh, yes, okay.
And then this is what it has, and then you can just sign up, and there's unlimited
So,
And then I just put other, and then please list your location if you're in other than these.
okay, what about, like West Jordan or Bluffdale?
Okay, so that's where they would just put other, what do you
Okay.
think? Cause I feel like the most of the people are coming from Traverse Mountain,
Mm-hmm.
then we have the Hurthers that are coming from Bluffdale, right?
Yeah,
We have 2 kids coming from Harriman, and then your neighbor and you are coming from Draper.
yeah. So glad I have a neighbor who I can carpool with.
Okay, so now I need to proceed to invite and publish.
So do you think I should, just list Hayden's name, or do you think I should?
Put Hayden and younger brother. I think that would be appropriate.
Okay,
So take my sign up live and send invites, perfect. And here is the link that you need.
okay, and I'll just wait for that, because people have been asking us about carpools and,
Yeah, it's about that time that they need to get those.
I thank you so much for doing these sign-up
They're
geniuses.
so fast.
They're so helpful just to have everybody organized and everything.
I like them. I really love sign up genius. I think it's super easy. You like, for example, look, I can tell who's coming on what day. People just tell me when they're gonna come, and it's easy to view them.
Ooh, speaking of cutters, did you add days and nights and?
I did not add days and minutes to this. This one's already gone live. I don't know if I can continue to add. I should probably be able to. Let's see.
Whatever you're doing looks like a huge job.
Yeah,
Edit content.
I don't know, I
Yeah, I
have to
can
read
edit.
many of these because they're falling apart, then I have to cut off all the extras.
Hey Dylan, do you remember Jody? She came into Miss Larkin's class,
Probably wouldn't remember.
when you were there.
So long ago.
Yeah, she was a student. She was Miss Amy's student.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. She was lucky. She's amazing.
Amy is amazing.
She is definitely amazing.
Is she the one that came from California?
Yes. I adore that woman. She's super cool. Dates and times. So I can add more now, more dates, more times. Did we want to do this week? I feel like maybe we might need to do next week because we need to get in our grammar boxes still. And we need to get in, once we get in our grammar boxes and our green reading, that's when we want the real cutting party to happen, because that's when we have the big bulk of stuff that needs to be cut.
Okay, so you're saying we're gonna run out
So,
of things? to
As soon
learn?
as, well, I mean, we have these few boxes here, and there's a couple boxes in the other room that need to be laminated, but that's really quick stuff. But I'm saying if we're gonna have a party, we want them to see like the bulk of it. This is what we
Okay.
really need and what we really have, and they'll be like, oh, they still have a ton, we got through this much.
Yeah, you'll generate a little
And then
pity.
they're gonna want, yeah, well, and then they're gonna wanna come in and help us a little bit more. Yes, the
Okay.
pity, we're gonna play the pity
We
card.
want a pity party. No,
Yeah, we're gonna play the pity card for a minute.
Just real quick, and then
Uh-huh.
I'll walk away. Based on what you and I chatted, I'm trying to weave in components of messages. And if you have anything in particular that you want me to revisit or repunctuate, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Okay, just keep
I'll
it
keep
coming
that in
towards me,
mind.
since I won't see you before 3:30.
okay.
I
the
mean, I
other
might see you,
thing-
but we won't meet.
I'm gonna have to respond to the other two people. When is aid training,
Dylan,
like?
Are you hungry?
when
You
can-
tell me, I mean,
so
I'm here all week, so.
One of them
Find
can
a
only come
smoothie.
in after 5 o'clock.
Okay,
Go get a rock
So-
square.
and the other one can come at 5 o'clock?
She's
Well, we
flexible
need to
on
eat
Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
I know, but I need to eat too.
So both assistants, which
And then
is,
you had lunch.
But I don't know if she's flexible after work, so.
okay. And so you just tell me, I'm here all week, and I told you I can stay up until next Wednesday,
Okay.
through next Wednesday.
So, with the one person who's flexible all day or whatever, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, maybe we have her come to Positive Discipline, even if she's coming a little bit late. Or should we just have her watch it on it's better that she's here.
It's better that she's here.
And then assistant training can happen at like 5 o'clock.
That's fine. And
Okay.
just so we're on the same page, when you say assistant training, what you really mean is not how to be an assistant, but sort of like bringing Montessori
boot camp, like bringing Montessori 101 is what you mean by that, right? Okay, because I'm assuming the lead teacher will do the, how do I want you to be an assistant in the classroom?
Yeah.
Okay,
So, and then how long should they count on that during the evenings?
they can come at 5,
Yeah,
and so we could work for maybe like an hour and a half, is that, or do you want to work later than that?
you tell me, because it can only really happen over, I think, 3 days.
I would say an hour and a half would be adequate.
Okay.
Or we could go longer, you know, it's just hard
I'll just
that
tell
time of the
them-
day for people to really be focused.
I'll just tell them to budget just 2 hours.
2
and then
hours.
If it ends at an hour and a half, that's
Great.
fine.
Okay,
So then the other thing is that, you know, if this person is coming, you know, one of them is coming for positive discipline and she's staying for training, can we do positive discipline at the end of the day?
yes. Yeah, I mean, we talked about, just a few minutes ago, we talked about doing some in the morning, some in the afternoon. If you don't want me to do that and you want to do it all in the afternoon, I'm fine with that.
I'm just thinking for
Yeah,
this
for
one
her.
person, she's not gonna wanna, you know, come in the morning and then have a 3-hour gap, then,
Right,
you know,
right, okay.
what are you, I mean, I didn't mean to throw a wrench into things, that's
No,
why I said.
that's fine, that's
You
fine.
know, hey, we need to
So
talk
we'll
about
we'll do
these
more
people.
Montessori curriculum work in the mornings and do positive discipline work in the afternoons.
So what time would that start?
Well, we went for 3 hours today, little over 3 hours. And we got a lot done. My budget was 2 hours, you know, I was gonna try to do it in 2 hours, we went longer. So if we said 3 hours, that would be starting at 2, but we could also start at 1. If that would work, if we started at 1, it would give us a little flex time and also just like a little more opportunity for dialogue and defining our own, like weaving some of the culture pieces on the whiteboard into what we're doing with positive discipline. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Okay. If anybody chooses to actually officially be certified, I have to have done a minimum thing with you guys. That's why I have to do it, you know, the 16 hours of positive discipline. But if we're gonna weave in other things which are so personalized and important, we just might need to account for a little bit more time.
okay. Well, just so you know, I mean, I don't know if 1 to 7 is gonna work for her,
Mhm.
but I've tossed it out there.
Okay,
And if she says that's not gonna work, then we can go back to a little in the morning, a little bit in the afternoon,
Okay.
or we can
and she
adjust
just gets as
accordingly.
much as she can.
And she gets as much as she
Okay.
can, and, you know, in the meantime, we say, you know, watch this video.
Okay, so then if she gets back and says I can't do it, my suggestion would be, okay, if you're going to come from 5 to 7 for assistant training, how much sooner can you come before 5?
But that's a different, I think so, which
Okay.
days, okay.
Okay, the other thing though is if we're doing positive discipline in the afternoons, this is now implying that we're gonna do it up until 5. Will everybody else stay till 5?
Oh, it does imply that, doesn't it?
If you give us notice, I think that we could probably make it work, don't you think? It's one of those circumstances where it's a training week.
Yeah, but I just don't know what Kim, I mean,
Well, she's moving, I forgot about that.
so we'll have to discuss.
You can work
that
out the
with
pieces
her.
and let me know, yeah.
Okay,
And I'm happy to give input, but ultimately it comes down to, you know, you are the one holding the power of that phone of communicating with everybody.
okay.
Yeah.
So, how if I just, well, we can just talk when everybody gets back from lunch, so.
Okay, that works.
And I mean, we could even talk as a group when we get back together at 2, you know, ish, so.
Yeah, and then one of the things I want to talk with you and Kelly about is, you know, confirming how long I'm staying here.
Okay,
I told you guys, you know, I can stay as late as next Wednesday. But you know, I heard someone say Jody here all week, and like, I don't know if there's any assumptions about, or decisions yet about when I'm here and when I'm not here.
okay. So, and you're talking about, when you're here every day,
Yes,
and then, so it's not like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, it's more the duration of how long you're gonna be, how many days, 5 days, 7
Right,
days?
right.
10 days, whatever,
exactly,
whatever, through the 24th.
right.
So, I think if we get to the end of the day, are you in a better position to gauge how long?
Probably, but we don't have to make that decision today either.
Okay.
It's fine. Yeah, I just didn't know if you guys had reached any conclusions yourselves
We
about,
hadn't.
about
We-
that. Okay, then we
we
don't even
just-
have to talk about it yet.
Okay, our thing was just, we're gonna see how it goes that first, second day, see, you know, our ability to like hold it together and, you know, still be learning. My only thing is I really would love to like, not just learn, but do.
Okay, so
So-
did, starting over here, like a place to keep concerns or questions, and then identifying lingo, and then identify the tools that you have, did that help address that implementation a bit?
Okay, so there are certain things that I personally am learning and I'm trying to overcome. And one of it is my language and how I communicate with others, because I think sometimes my word choice or my delivery is not consistent with, you know,
Your heart.
my heart. And so for me personally, I need a script. I need somebody to say,
this
these
is
are the
still
words you use.
not
This is how
recording
you
though.
start. This
Yeah, it
is
is.
the sentence you would use. And then from there,